cuteness going on.
Oh, thank you. Oh, never mind.
Well, I mean, if your tie was straight,
There we go.
Got it.
Thanks.
We have a lot of friends in studio today. Oh my gosh, exciting day here at Today in AZ. We crowned our cutest pet in AZ contest. How many submissions do we have again, Ryan?
About 2,400.
That is
insane.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot to sort through.
Yes. Hard to narrow it down, right? To
Yeah.
our three finalists
Down
here.
to 12.
It was really
then
tough.
Helped
three.
us out. A lot of voting going on. You helped
Yeah.
us out, and these were our 3 finalists. Shall we meet them?
Yes.
We shall.
Well, if you missed it earlier, these 2 alpacas helped me out with my forecast. So we have here Leo and Adam. Please tell me about your cuties.
Well, Leo and Adam are Wakaya alpaca that we got from a beautiful place in Prescott Valley called Plum Creek Alpacas. Wonderful people, Brian and his Valerie, his wife, very guiding, educational patient. We took them as pets for fiber animals, following in mom's footsteps, so we can process their fiber each year into beautiful things like scarves and socks and hats and mittens, and mostly we just like to snuggle them and watch them frolic.
And we're all going to be able to come visit you later this year. Tell us what you're working on.
So we're working on farm visits. We want to do educational visits with children and adults for sure. We want to put their garden in. Also, we're doing a lot of socialization training to go to nursing homes and visit.
Oh, nice.
Alpacas are becoming highly recognized as therapeutic animals, especially with elderly.
And then where are you located at so we can keep you guys on our radar?
Payson, Arizona, and the boys actually have their own Facebook page, Stargazer
my gosh.
Alpacas.
Stargazer alpacas. Go over there and like that right now. These cuties came in 3rd place. Let's meet our 2nd place winner here. This is Kaya. Tell us about her.
This is Kaya. She's a Blue Merle Australian Shepherd.
Pretty.
She's a lot of fun, super smart, requires a lot of training just to keep her mind busy all the time. She loves swimming. She's a boating dog, and she loves riding in the Jeep.
Her eyes just give me. Okay, we all have voices for our dogs. Okay, what's her voice?
She likes a high-pitched voice.
Yes.
Oh, Kaya. Oh, that's just an adorable voice. Yes, I'm giving you my puppy voice. Yeah.
Okay, and for our top grand prize winner, please meet Jasper, everyone. You're just chilling, Jasper. So tell us about Jasper.
Jasper is an 8.5-month-old silver lab from Silver Valley Kennels in Chino Valley, Prescott area. I fell in love with his dad, Thor, and Jasper is following in his footsteps, as beautiful as him. Jasper is hopefully going to visit children in the hospital and give them lots of love because he is a total lover of people and children. So he's been quite a blessing, as my other dog passed away last May. So he's been filled my heart.
So
Look at those paws.
I know, right? Big paws.
Can we show this? Because
Yeah.
$1,000 is the grand
huge.
prize. So
They're like as big as my
I
hand.
know. I'm sure
That's the lover.
Oh,
about
right
it.
there.
That's Jasper.
I really like you, Adam. Ryan, I really like you. Well, Adam and Leo and Kaya and Brian, you're just my favorite. Take my paw. Is that his voice? I'm trying. Okay.
As a personal trainer, though, he's been quite the love and assistant, because I train at home, so clients come to my house, so he, sits on his yoga mat and usually has to eat a bully, but he's been great, great motivation for them, and he's been a true blessing for my fiance and I. Good boy.
Yeah, Ryan, right there, man.
Good. Congratulations.
That's the spot right there.
That's all 3 of you. The cutest pets. The 3. I mean, 2,400 submissions down to these 3.
Yeah.
I know.
And I actually
why
looked
they're
through
top.
most of them. It took a long time. There was a whole army of us here at 12 News that went through a lot of them. And
It was a lot.
And I can say I do remember all 3 of these photos
They
for
stood
sure.
out for
and
sure.
One of the pictures were wonderful as well. I know we said that a few times, like leading up to it, but like in this Instagram age,
Yes.
a great photo goes a long way, especially if you got to go through 2,400 of them. So you guys all did a wonderful job. So clearly there's some respect due to the owners as well for sending in the right photo.
He likes the camera, so it's easy.
Yeah. And you're getting a workout in here this
I'm
morning.
ready to go.
Workout. Oh my gosh.
They're like, we've got things to buy with our money, our prize money. We've got places to go, people to see.
So cute. I love it.
Well, thank you guys so much for spending the morning with us.
Congratulations, everyone. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, safe travels back home. I know some of you have a long way to go here. Prescott Valley?
No, we're going to North Scottsdale.
Oh, okay. You got them in Prescott Valley, right?
Yes, we got them in Prescott.
There you go. And where are you from?
North Phoenix.
North Phoenix, and then
okay.
you guys are going back
Furthest
to
north.
To Payson.
Back to Payson.
Payson.
It'll be a beautiful drive.
Oh my God.
I know.
That wasn't so horrible. What was doing it was going back through the ranch at Diamond Creek Ranch to get them out of their pen and like watching for elk and coyote.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have to do that at my house.
Can I want to show one thing real quick because when I pet Leo earlier, was it Leo or Adam?
This is Adam.
This is Adam. So what I was fascinated by was how thick on their head they are. They don't like their head because I pet them earlier and my hand sunk like 2-3 inches
On their back.
on their back.
On their fleece.
Oh yeah. Okay. So look how deep that is.
I mean,
It goes down almost to my knuckles.
just want to cuddle up, especially on a chilly morning like this morning. You just want to cuddle up with them. Are they good snugglers?
No, not so much. Their sweaters are.
There you go.
That's why they need to shave first, and
I
then.
have the alpaca hat and the alpaca shoes.
And
You guys are committed.
Man.
I love
In
it.
love.
Alpaca life. Love it.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much. It was great.
Yeah, safe drive home, you guys.
Okay, so what's our topic?
All right, so we've got an interesting topic today. So, everything is going on with The Bachelor. They're narrowing it down to the last ladies. And now they're casting for a senior spinoff. It's called Seniors Looking for Love.
Uh-oh.
It's similar to The Bachelor, but it's for people who are 65 and older.
It should be called Bachelor for Boomers.
I feel, wait, 65 is maybe older than Boomer. Is it older than Boomer? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
No.
I don't know what the Boomer cutoff is.
I don't know, but I'm on board with this reality show.
I'd watch
I
this.
think it is going to be amazing. I'm kind of bummed, actually, because I was like, when I first heard about this, I was like, oh, my mom would be perfect for this show.
Too young, my friend.
Yes, but she's not. She hasn't hit 65 yet, so I can't enter in this, but it would have been amazing.
I have to tell you, this might be great timing because I will tell you, this Bachelor season, not awesome.
Not the best,
So,
right?
I think it's perfect timing for them to come up with a clever spinoff. Great marketing, get people talking. We're talking about it.
Right.
It's not even on our network, so I'm inspired. So we've also been talking about asking you guys, what are some of your favorite, like, guilty pleasure reality TV shows?
So Jennifer said, so over The Bachelor. So, and it's been on for so long, and I've heard, so many comments about people saying, oh, it's not as great as it used to be.
This
like,
particular season
Yeah.
is Dollsville.
However, there are a ton more reality shows about love and relationships that people are watching these days. And Christy put it in here, 90 Day Fiancé,
Oh, I heard that's good.
Married at First Sight. And then there's a new one on
Love is
Netflix
Blind.
called Love is Blind. And I started watching that one. And it's like these, they're not couples yet, I guess, but they're singles, right? Guys and girls, they come in and they're getting to know each other just over their personality and not looks. So when they talk, they're in these pods and there's a wall in between them. So you don't even know who you're talking to. So you have to get to know them about their personality, what they like, and not how they look.
That's almost like The Voice,
It's like
right?
Love Connection.
Yeah.
Was that like the
They're in the
original
chair.
Love Connection where
Right.
they'd have
Yeah.
them behind the wall and
Yes.
they do all that?
So they just put a twist on it. The thing is, though, I don't want to spoil it, but it's like in the first episode, and it's like these people are falling in love like that. And I'm like, is it because they're vulnerable and they know that's what they're going in there for? Like, because how does
Yes.
that happen? You
Or
know?
a lot of editing and
Or is
fast
it
forwarding.
bad acting?
I don't know, but they're in there ready to find love and ready to get married.
So someone the other day was saying that on this show in particular, like that it's heightened, the feelings are heightened
Yeah.
because you're stuck in a place where you don't have access to your phone, to any kind of like entertainment whatsoever. So everything's just heightened. You get more upset, you get more jealous, you get more infatuated, like all of it's because they're just, I think, bored.
I'm not trying to be.
That's it.
I don't want to be judgmental either, but the kind of person it would take to go on one of these shows, in my opinion,
Yeah.
you're probably already just like jonesing for it.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna go do this on live TV or whatever, just on TV in general, and you're willing to put that out there, that means you've probably exhausted many other avenues already.
Now it's like people are going on there just to be famous. Like,
Oh,
how
yeah.
much is it really like? Are they really looking for their lifetime partner?
And
Are
it
they
works.
Some of them are like young. One guy's
famous.
24, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you want to settle down at 24 years old?
I wonder if though, and you're right, I wonder if to Rachel's point that like that person sees like what happens to so many of these other reality stars that ended up having like spin-offs and making other careers in the world. Jersey Shore is a perfect example of that, where
That's
they've
your
all
guilty
become.
pleasure.
That's mine. I'm
Jersey
all
Shore?
on Jersey Shore. It reminds
You
me.
got-
It reminds me of home.
Do you watch them now, like when they're older and?
I like it now. I know there's a lot of
Nice.
people that are not all on the family vacation version of the Jersey Shore, but I like it. And I actually had, it was funny, I was having this talk with my parents the other day where they were like, how can you watch them now? They're like 40 and they're just out there drinking. And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, like I'm all in for that. like that sounds like a lot of fun.
I know. Because Ryan stole my chair.
We're gonna switch seats really fast
I look
while you
too
guys
small?
continue talking. Yeah.
I know.
To be fair, you
like
sat
a
down
midget.
before I did.
No.
Stole my chair.
Okay.
See?
We've got a little feud going on here this
Reputation
morning.
is- yes. Preceding me.
Okay, so the Kardashians,
Yep.
they're still going strong too. Like, can you believe it after all these years?
They really are. They've built an entire empire thanks to that show.
Yeah,
So
there's
does
no
this
slowing
couple
them
here.
down.
These two.
Chip and
Oh
Joanna.
my gosh! When people are going out of their way to go to Waco, Texas, you know that's the magic of television.
Right.
Because I
To
tell
buy
you
a
what, there ain't nothing there.
Cass says she likes the Masked Singer.
The Masked
Oh, a lot of
yeah.
people like
That's
that
a newer
one.
Seen
one,
that
right?
yet.
Yeah, that one's on Fox, and there's like, sometimes they're like semi-famous people. They may not necessarily be singers or not.
Don't they have to guess
Yeah.
like who is behind the mask and singing?
They're in these crazy costumes.
We should do that every morning. Just wear like a mask and can you
guess?
guess who read this story?
I'm obsessed with Songland.
What's
I'm
that one?
I'm obsessed. Ryan Tedder, my favorite.
Oh, you were just
musician of
talking
all
about him
time.
yesterday.
I know. I'm such a sucker for One Republic and Ryan Tedder. Yeah, so they have these people. I've actually bought some of the songs. They're so good. These musicians who aren't known yet, they come on with this song and they have a special musical guest, like One Republic, or they had, I think, Jonas Brothers on there one
Yeah.
time, and they have like big names, right? And then so they pick out of this grouping of people who play these these songs they just created. They pick who they're gonna make their next song with.
And then they produce it, right? It
And they
becomes like a real
produce it.
hit.
And I've actually bought the songs that didn't get picked.
Oh,
Because
nice.
Black Eyed Peas picked one, and there was
Yeah.
like this runner-up, and I really like that song. And yeah, so they are putting out such great music, plus it's entertaining.
That's
and
really cool.
Yeah.
Plus, I think it's a side of the business that a lot of people don't see.
Yes.
Like, there's so many
The
singing
writing
shows,
part,
but the
right.
writing part, I don't think anybody's really done that. So I like
Right.
that aspect. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have a producer kind of help it along the way and make it get even better and better. And so I love I'm not into the love reality shows. I'm more into those music ones. Those are so cool.
I love the loved ones. I mean, Married at First Sight. Could you imagine, like that you meet your significant other the day of, and you marry them, and then you have to
At
like
the end of the show, they get married. Like
They
that
get
day,
married
the
that
episode.
day. Yeah, that episode when they meet, they get married, and then they have to figure
Ryan's
out.
face.
You have to figure out if you're gonna stay together. But they have like counselors trying to help you. You move in together. You have to talk about your financial situation.
Wow,
like
all in
you
one
meet
day.
your families. Like it's a big commitment. So kudos to those people actually
don't
doing
know.
this.
What's the
Divorce rate on this
Right,
show.
I know. So I
We
followed
wonder
some
why
of
the
them.
divorce rate is so high in this country to begin
They're
with. And we
skewing
have
it,
stuff like this
this
going
show.
on.
Some people actually made it though. I mean, they're still married and it's going strong. I will say I was on a dating show called Love in the Wild, and this was a few years ago, and it was on NBC. Jenny McCarthy was the host.
Oh, okay.
And it was a while ago, probably like 8 years ago. And I was kind of skeptical at first, right? So it was like they brought a group of guys, a group of girls, they match them up. It was kind of like The Bachelor meets Survivor, and you got to go and do these crazy adventures together. And they took our phones away, everything. We had no contact with the outside world, and you guys are just by yourself. So it's like dating on steroids. Like you were together day and night, put in stressful moments, like eating together, everything. So in all reality, in the first season and the second season, people really got married, and they're still together to this day. Like I'm still friends with them on Facebook, and the couple that won the first season, they're married with kids.
Wow.
The couple that won the second season, they're married with kids as well, and then two other couples made it. So I didn't find love It's okay. My guy was a little bit younger and he lived in San Francisco, so it just didn't work. But it really worked. And I think it's because, one, you're ready to, go down that road. And two, it's like you get to know each other so fast in a short amount of time and you just click and,
Well, that format makes sense, though, because one of the things that helps people through relationships is going through stressful times.
Yes.
And you really find out, like, how you're
test
going to
it there.
click.
Yeah.
And even things like, just generating from my experience, like planning of a wedding.
Right,
Like that sort
yeah.
of thing can really test a couple as well.
Traveling together.
Traveling together. So you get those things out of the way. And if you're talking about a situation where you're really put in like high stress situations, the true person comes out. It's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard to lie in a stressful situation
true.
about who you are. So
We
that
saw
one
some
doesn't
crazy
surprise
moments. People are like, rah! It's like, ugh.
me. People or you?
No, I was fine. I didn't get too crazy on the show. I was working for the D-backs at that time as well, and Derek Hall was like, "Okay, don't do anything crazy. Remember, you're coming back home to represent the D-backs." I was actually on Arizona Midday as well. They interviewed me for it because it was an NBC show,
Yeah.
and so I got to go on there and talk about it too. So it was pretty cool. Cool
That is
experience. Yeah, I didn't find love though.
Where was the show? Where was the location?
We went to the Dominican Republic. I don't know what part or what area, because the crazy part is, so you meet at the airport, they take all your phones, everything, right? And you are cut off from the world. We couldn't even talk to the other contestants. We go fly for hours and hours. We get off the plane, we land, we don't know where we're at.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
they put us in this blacked out van. And I'm like, if it wasn't an NBC show, I was like,
Just got into a sex trade.
and we never saw her again.
Oh my gosh. Thank goodness for NBC. We're endorsing this.
I was
Yes,
like,
it was
okay,
safe.
it's
It
a
was safe
legit,
place.
yeah.
Yes.
Even if it was MTV, I'd be kind of skeptical because you know how
Totally.
they like have
Rightfully
them
so.
go crazy
Yeah.
and get drunk, and at least on this show, that wasn't the motive.
Yeah.
You know, it was truly to find love.
You were there for the right reasons,
Yes,
as they
it
say.
was fun.
And how long did you have to test your relationship with the said matched person?
So the whole taping of the show was a month. I only lasted 2 weeks because whoever came in last place on the adventures had to go home that day, and so my partner and I, we lost our map somehow, and since we lost our map, that put us behind, and then we ended up going home. So
Classic couples
I
mistake.
know.
right
And, we only made it
Why
on
you
2
didn't stay
episodes.
together. You're like, if you hadn't lost that darn map.
there. If only you had your phones and you had GPS, then you would have been
Yes.
fine.
See? Dang it, they sabotaged us.
Kristen's chiming in. She liked the Real World when
Yes.
it
Yes.
started.
Those were good.
And Patrick and Phyllis, they like kind of the music and the talent ones, like America's Got Talent and Idol, American Idol. Along the relationship lines, one that was a throwback, maybe it's still happening. Is there any sort of like celebrity wife swaps still?
I used to love watching
I used to
those.
love it. I don't know if they still exist. Or
They're
maybe
still on
reruns.
TV, but it's
Okay.
funny because you can see the older ones and like how they dressed and how I was like, wow, that was a long time
a
ago.
long time ago. I know. Those were fun, though. I like those.
Very good. I think that's all.
Is that everybody that chimed in?
Nobody else said Jersey Shore. I'm the only
I
one.
don't. I think
Not just you, Ryan.
Phyllis also likes NCIS, but that's
That's more. That's,
that's
not
yeah, that's like a
yeah.
show. Yeah, that's drama. I think we got them.
I mean, there are so many reality shows
It's
these
everything
days.
now.
You know,
Reality TV is TV.
it's so much
like
of
they're
it,
the
yeah.
only shows that are getting the kind of ratings that like most things used to get on TV.
I know.
I know.
Oh, and Mike says the White House. So
Which
he
one's
just keeps an
that?
eye.
Oh.
He just keeps an eye on politics.
I was thinking about it.
I was like,
He made his own reality.
That is a reality
Well,
show.
look,
He
I mean,
watches that for entertainment.
It's entertaining.
Since the last election, it was kind of a reality TV situation, and we all got to watch it play out.
Old.
Yeah. I mean, the ratings for those debates were breaking records
Yeah.
Okay.
back in
last week.
2016.
Speaking of debates, we have to get to our
Yeah.
fresh squeezed juice because we were talking about this
This
earlier.
isn't even a debate.
To some people it is. Okay, so we are settling the pronunciation debate once and for all. They say that it's never okay to pronounce GIF like GIF. Okay, so the pronunciation has been a long drawn out debate. Facebook poked the beast back in 2017 with a poll. GIF says it's an overwhelming response of the debate. They have a limited selection of 500 GIF jars.
GIF jar.
Yeah.
It's GIF.
It's GIF. So see, it is confusing. Even like talking about it.
How
like,
is it confusing? It's a
Still
hard G.
like it. But I feel like because they're pairing up together, when I just scanned the
Yeah.
story this morning, I'm like, oh, they're saying GIF is like GIF.
So what they're saying is that like it's okay that you've been using our name, our peanut butter name incorrectly to describe what is a GIF.
GIF.
So they're
Which you're using on
releasing-
social
Free
media.
advertisement for them,
Yeah.
so they'll forgive it. Yeah.
But I think the best
Yeah.
part about the story was the guy who invented the GIF said he did so in 1987.
Yeah, on what platform?
Yeah,
Were you doing
where
this in
did he share that?
1987?
Well, there was no
Commodore
social media.
64.
MySpace?
Not in 1987?
Oh, the party's over.
Did they have
I
MySpace?
don't remember. When did MySpace start?
That's it.
I thought MySpace was in like
90s.
1997. Like 1987. That's
Either way, it's GIF, not GIF.
Yeah,
and then
duh.
Jif is the Jif peanut butter. So there you go.
yeah, it's over. So stop
Creamy
debating.
only.